think they want to get into camera work, they gotta go out and get the most expensive camera. I was one of those as well. I felt like I need to get me a camera. Now, while the more you spend, the better the camera. As an entry-level photographer, videographer, I said, I'm not finna go spend thousands on my first camera. I'm gonna get the entry-level joint. So I went and got the Rebel SL3. And I'm not disappointed at all. And just through more research, I'm learning that it's really more so about the lenses and just understanding the settings on the camera. ISO, aperture, frame rate. Your aperture, you can open it up or close it down depending on how much light you need. And depending on the lens, you might can go a little further and open it up and let more light in. Understand that prime lenses are better than zoom lenses, but you can get it done with the zoom lens. It's just that prime lens is way more crispy. If you've been thinking about getting a camera, go ahead and get one. You don't necessarily have to jump out the window. You can look up the prices of some good cameras. You might even find a good used camera. I learned a lot just doing the research that most people take care of their cameras. Like, usually a person who's selling a used camera, they took care of it and they want to get as much as they can get for it because they're trying to upgrade to the next camera. You know what I'm saying? Which is what I'm gonna do eventually at some point. Save up some more money. When I get to that point where I feel like I've mastered this camera, I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can sell it, get that little bread, buy the next one up. But yeah, just understanding your settings and the lenses. The lenses is really where the money lies. Like, spend some money on some lenses. The 50mm Nifty 50, that's one of the best lenses you gonna find, and the price is really good on it. Just to see, I know I paid like eight and some change for my camera, but I'm gonna look it up real quick just to see. Okay, it's still the same price. If you buy it without the body, $649, and you can get it with the 18 to 55mm kit lens for $749, I believe. Yep, $749. So about the same price. So when I got mine, I did the same thing. I got that camera, and then I bought a 50mm prime lens. I got the 24mm pancake lens. The one I'm using right now is the Tokina 11 to 16mm. That's the one I usually use like for these types of videos because it's gonna give me the widest angle I could possibly get without having to move the camera all the way back. Really good crispy lens if you learn how to deal with it. The manual focus is a little sensitive. It's a trick you can do where you can, you know, take some pieces apart. I've seen it, it looks pretty easy. Me personally, I'm not doing that, at least not yet. When I get another lens that I know for sure I can use to replace this if I want to, then I go into opening up the lens and change different parts. But you can find that video on YouTube. But for me personally, it works pretty good. I just learned it's a certain distance that I need to be or have between the camera and the subject. And then from there, it worked pretty good. I make sure to get me a good view from the monitor that I'm using currently. I haven't bought an actual monitor yet, but I'm running it through my MacBook. From here, it looks pretty good. So, but yeah, like I say, focus on your lenses, man. Focus on your lenses, man. Focus on learning your settings for your camera. Focus on learning how to use light. I can turn it off, you can't see nothing, but I can hit that light, add a good light on me. All right, we good to go. But yeah, that's it, man. It's not as hard as you think it is. That's gonna be my motto the whole time. It's not as hard as you think it is, you just gotta do it. Determination and persistence is the key. And hey, see how my videos look. Let's get it.